Hello students, this brief video is designed to assist you in completing the library activity that is part of the library sessions. This video will detail the purpose and guide you through the prompts of the activity. First, you will access the link for the activity from your Blackboard page. The link will be in an announcement. Depending on your section, you will be completing a different activity that is specific to either a humanities, psychology, business, or STEM section. This video will be for students enrolled in a STEM section. The link to the activity will redirect you to a library form that you will complete and submit. The activity is being graded as a daily activity grade in your assignment. You will have until Sunday, February the 19th to complete and submit this activity. Again, you have until Sunday, February the 19th to finish this. The activity purpose. This activity is based off the content you completed in modules 1 and 2 and involves identifying a web source and retrieving information for the purposes of citing and incorporating it into your writing. The first part of the activity will have you identify a source and then identify content from that source that you must either paraphrase or directly quote. The following section of this activity involves the construction of a citation for purposes in a reference page and also as an in-text citation. So let's go ahead and move on to the activity so you can kind of read the introduction here, and we'll go ahead and click begin. So first, let's go ahead and enter your first name and last, and kind of ignore my autofill here, I'm sorry. Enter your OLU email address, and I'll make sure to use your OLU email address. Enter your professor's name. I'm going to go ahead and enter my own name, Professor Lopez. And then also enter your section number. Enter both of these in correctly and make sure that you're using the correct information so that we can locate you when it comes to grading. So once you've entered that, we can move on to the purpose. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the website resource Science Daily. And from there, we will locate an article from the site, and then we will extract information for that article. So let's go ahead and go to Science Daily. Next, we will engage in an original citation creation by taking information from a source and creating a works cited entry for that source. We will also create a parenthetical and narrative in-text citation for the paraphrased and the quoted material. And finally, in the assignment, we will be asked to think about how online sources are evaluated for use and quality, but also how we would incorporate this information into our own writing citations. So the first thing we're going to do is to retrieve an actual source from Science Daily. So once you've navigated to Science Daily, we'll select one tab that interests you. And then from the tab, we will select a subcategory and a topic of your own interest. So we have examples here, but remember, this is for, you get to choose a source that you would like to use. So let's go back to the website. We can look at these tabs, either health, tech, environment, society, or quirky. So go ahead and pick either one of those. So here we've picked tech and artificial intelligence. And then from the news and headline page of the topic you chose, select one story of interest to you, and this could be anything that you find interesting. In the example below, we chose the person-shaped robot can liquefy and escape jail, all with the power of magnets, a very Terminator 2. So let's go ahead and go here. So let's kind of remember this is what you want to choose. So we'll go from technology, artificial intelligence, and we can exactly what it is. It was within the example. So choose something that you would like to read, but we do have this example. So next, we're going to want you to read the full story. So once you've clicked on that story, make sure you read the full thing. So here you'll kind of give the title, the date, the source, a summary of it, and then you can go ahead and go in and read the full story. So next we're going to construct a paraphrased quote. Now remember this a paraphrase is in your own words. So we're in your own words you're going to describe what information is being conveyed in the story that you just read. You want to discuss your thoughts about what the story stated, what the main idea of the story is. Now it's important that you don't just summarize. Really think about what the story is saying and put that in your own words. So we have an example here. Engineers have recently discovered an ability to design miniature robots that can shift and morph their forms as well as conduct electricity. Researchers are hoping that the future development of these robots could lead to applications in the medical and engineering fields. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and paste it into it. But remember, you're writing this in your own words. Next, we're going to look at citation components. So what type of source is this? Is it an online ebook? Is it a print book? Is it a website or a newspaper article? I'm not going to give it away, but make sure that you're paying attention to what kind of source this is. Newspaper article is not necessarily the right answer, so make sure you're paying attention to that. And then we're going to look at the author's name. Now it's important that we put it in this format, last name and first initial. Also, if there's not a personal author listed, then you can list the organization where the story came from. So this isn't necessarily the website, so let's go ahead and look at our example. So here we have the title, we have the date. Notice that there's not a specific author, but the source is coming from Cell Press. So we can go ahead and enter that in. Now, if this was somebody like John Smith, we would enter in Smith, comma, J period. But since we don't have a specific author for this, we're going to go ahead and use Cell Press. So we'll look at what is the title of the story that you read. So from here, you'll see the title, Person-Shaped Robot Can Liquefy and Escape Jail, all with the power of magnets. Let's put that all in. Correctly. Sure that it's the full title. So next we want to put in when the source was accessed, not when it was published, but when it was accessed. And we want to use this format, accessed, month, day, and year. So you want to include that in, and it's important that you put in accessed. And so we're going to put in today's date. So I'm accessing it on February 2nd. I'm sorry, February the 10th. February the 2nd, 2023. So what is the name of this website? So make sure that you're paying attention to the name of the website, which we gave to you at the beginning. So Science Daily. It's kind of a freebie. And enter the URL to your story source. You can actually grab this link from the address bar. So once you've selected that story, you're going to actually want this full address link. Now you can either just copy and paste it from here, or you can get it from the share and just get copy link. And we're going to put that in. So next, we're going to create the reference entry. So in this section, we'll be creating an original ACS third reference citation from the components we've used in the previous section. You will have an example reference to guide your creation. The works cited format for our website has been provided for you in this section. So here we can actually see the format. So author, first initial, if there's any, the title of the site, and then the URL. And then in parentheses, the date, the month, and the day and then the year that it was accessed. And if any other identifying information is available, we'll put that in there. So again, if an individual author is not present, you may use the corporate or organizational author if you like. So here from our example, and this is using the information that we've used, Cell Press, Science Daily, Access February the 2nd, 2023, and then you can also see the web page link directly in there. So we're going to go ahead and copy this, but this is the format that we want. I'm going to put it inside the text box. And if you need any help constructing these, you can also access the ACS citation guide, and you can link directly from there. Next, we're going to move to an in-text citation reference. So in-text references in ACS style format are cited using superscript numbers 1 and are cited in two different ways. So you can either be at the end of the cited information, as in this first example, or within it. So like here, we according to an article published in Cell Press, and then we have that superscript, and that indicates where that citation is coming from. So you can copy and paste your paraphrase content from the paraphrasing section above, and then construct the in-text citation using the following format example. So we'll use the paraphrase content and then the superscript at the end. So let's go ahead. I'm going to copy and paste the example that we've used, and that's the one with the superscript at the end. And so we'll go ahead and practice the within the cited information. And again, this is author or author stated, followed by the superscript, then followed by the paraphrase content. And then if you look at the example, this shows you exactly how it was constructed. So you can copy. So I'm going to copy and paste the example that we've had, that we've already provided for you. But remember, this will be within your own words. And these are just examples of what the format should look like. So once you've entered in all of this, you can click review. And this will kind of give you a chance to look over the information that you've entered. You can either go back and enter in something else, or you can click submit. So if you would like a copy of the results, please enter your email into the address. We recommend that you do this so you have proof of completion. In case anything happens, you can say, look, I've shown that I finished it, I got the email. So you can go ahead and click. And then we'll give you a thank, and then we're going to go move to a class assessment form. So you have the chance to either retake it if you'd like, or you'll move on to this class assessment. So go ahead and enter in your course. Library instructor, my name is Gabriel Lopez, but you can use any of the librarians that are listed here. Then go ahead and enter in your date and then the time, either AM or PM. Make sure you tell us if you're an undergrad or grad or you're a doctoral student. And then you can go ahead and enter in what you thought of the information, click submit, and then you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was informative. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can go directly to our website at Library at Alusa, or you can just type in Olu Library, and you can either contact us through chat, phone, or email. Again, my name is Gabriel Lopez. Thank you again for watching this video, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you.